we got our programs happening today. We're so excited to see all the hard work that you all have put in. I see you, Olivia. Good morning. I'm going to go ahead and get started with our vision statement. At Mastery Prep Elementary, fosters joy, kindness, resiliency, teamwork for our scholars' academic and character success. We eradicate the opportunity gap with a transformational educational experience. I'm going to talk about how we've done that over the past RP period and talk about improvements that as a collective that we can make as we move into this RP3 period. But before we begin, we got some birthdays this week. Want to make sure that we acknowledge our birthdays happening. So if you see one of your classmates, please tell them happy birthday this week. Our very own Miss Fayweather also has a birthday. I will put the spotlight on Miss Fairweather, but I'll wait till Great and Huddle to do that. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthdays. All right, so I want to spend some time in celebrating. I understand that there may be some confusion when it comes to RP. Okay, some of us are like, Mr. Kibalai, when you say RP, we don't know what you're talking about. So I want to break down what RP means so we on the same page. So RP is more of like a report period. So there's 4 of them that we have. Think about it as like a quarter. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. We use the terminology RP as a way to kind of gaining metrics and things of that nature. So if you ever have confusion of what RP means, think about it more as a quarter of how we progress throughout the year. Now, I want to celebrate a lot of the success that we've had as a prep elementary community. According to our data and also the network's data, we have outperformed the network in all of these categories. So K2 engagement, our K2 students for logging on and math engagement, our K2 ELA engagement, our students invested in Lexia and Zern, our 312 math engagement, K2 academic reading, our math benchmark achievement, our ELA benchmark achievement, enrollment, K2, our SPED students, the amount that are going on grade level. We have done a tremendous job last quarter, and I want to make sure that we continue this energy momentum as we go into the next RP or quarter that we are about to go into. Now, some important announcements that I want to give to you. Ms. Edmonds is going to talk a little bit about K2 and 3-4. It says 3-6, but we have 3-4. Grades 3 through 4 COVID testing. We'll talk about that. But I just want to make sure that we're on the same page when it comes to this week's schedule. This week's schedule, we will still have instruction. We know today is an async day, but Tuesday through Friday will continue to be synchronous instruction happening throughout the week. So from 8:30 to 12:30, we expect you all with your teachers engaging in the work. And then after lunch, we will move back into our async. So this afternoon, well, Tuesday afternoons, Wednesday afternoons, Thursdays afternoons, we will continue our async instruction. So we look forward to seeing all of our families, all of our students with us, not only at our Black History programs today and our async day, but moving forward throughout the rest of the week. One thing that we want to improve moving into this month and next month is our attendance. So I'm going to kick it over to Ms. Edmonds to talk a little bit about our initiative to drive our async in attendance moving to this and next month.
Hey guys, I think we talked a little bit about it last week, but we are highlighting it again this week that our Mondays are where our attendance gets really sad and we're losing a lot of people on Mondays. You guys are doing great the rest of the week with completing your assignments and being in classes. But our Mondays are really where we struggle. Obviously, you guys who are all online are not the ones who have been struggling. However, as a school, we can do a lot better on Mondays. Mr. Akimulata, can you click the next? So every Monday, oh wait, it must be out of order from where I added it. Every Monday, we will have an attendance task on Schoology. Shout out to a couple of friends who have already completed it for today. And today's challenge was part of our Take It or Leave It challenge. I'm going to drop that in the chat for you guys to be able to go to Schoology and complete that. That'll be part of your attendance. Anyone who completes this each Monday will be entered into a raffle for our Monday prize. So, so be on the lookout for that. I just put it in the Schoology page. Again, shout out to a couple of friends, including Kyrie for completing that already this morning. It's one of our Take It or Leave It. I built on our Friday fun with Take It or Leave It. So make sure you guys go to Schoology, to your Schoology main page to see that and to complete that discussion post to be entered into our raffle prize for this week. Tomorrow, you'll see a video for our drawing. So we'll have a big spinny wheel. We'll spin the wheel for anyone who has completed it. It's not working for you, Amara. I'll figure out how to make it work before the end of this. Thank you, sweetie. So we'll have a big drawing for anyone who does it. You'll see live who our winner is, and we'll announce their prize.
Hey, Miss Evans, I heard Duke has been like doing really. I mean, do we feel like this is Duke, or is it like a let's rise? Miss Evans, talk to me real quick.
Yes. So far, cohort Duke has been in the lead for our as a cohort. Your teachers are also working to make sure that you guys get signed in and complete your assignments on Monday. Yes, so far Duke cohort has been above 93%, has been so in the lead. So we will see tomorrow if another cohort can take over Duke for the winner, and we'll go from there.
All right, thank you so much. With that being said, I'm gonna kick it to Miss Faust to give an update regarding our parent town halls, which will be taking place this Thursday. Just 1 second while we locate Miss Faust.
Good morning, PrepL families. We would like to invite everyone to our upcoming parent town halls this Thursday, February 25th. If you are a parent and you are opting your kiddo into virtual only, please join us at 4:45 on this link to talk a little bit about our academic programming and just our consistent schedules for kiddos. We're gonna give you some information about our virtual teaching and learning experience, and then make sure that any questions you have get answered. If you are a parent and you are opting into in-person and your kiddos are going to be coming to the building, please go to your community meeting links at 5:30 this Thursday. So again, we are inviting you to come to our parent town halls this Thursday. We'd love to see you here. If you are a virtual only student, please join us at 4:45. If you are a parent and your kiddo is coming to the building, please join us at 5:30 on your community meeting links. We're super excited to give you some important information, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Faust, with that update on parent town halls. Next, we will hear from Mr. Haith with an update on our RP2 virtual report card conferences.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. As you all aware, we are approaching our RP2 virtual conference date. So just a couple of things to highlight. On the 2/25, which is this upcoming Thursday, All families should have access to their child's report cards via their individual student Google Drives. Then from there on 3/1 is when we'll actually hold the virtual report card conferences. Please keep in mind that this is an async day, so these report card conferences will take place virtually. The time is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are trying to set a goal of having at least 85% of our whole entire school population participate in our actual conferences. But families, right now we have about roughly 52% of families that have signed up as of this morning. So please, let's begin to push families and let's sign up for our conferences so that we can have that touch point with our families and our teachers, and also so we can just know how our child is progressing as we move into the second half of the actual school year. If you have any questions about sign up times, anything like that, please reach out to your cohort's teacher. And then also any parents with siblings in the school, make sure you're scheduling individual sessions with each teacher. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hafe, with that update on RP2 virtual conferences. Next up, we have a couple announcements coming from our very own grade team leads. So we'll hear from Ms. Carroll first, and then we'll kick it to Ms. Wexler, followed by Ms. O'Sheik. But first, let's get started with our kindergarten updates. Ms. Carroll, take it away.
Good morning. Good morning. Why, thank you. Hi, everyone. Ms. Carroll here for quite a few updates for kindergarten. We can go to the next one. So we have a lot going on this week. We kind of switched our Black History Month schedule to accommodate our half days. So today in community meeting, it is all about Basquiat. Like, I have my shirt on already. I'm ready to check out this jack of all trades, his neo-expressionism, all of the graffiti. We're gonna draw his classic crown and dinosaur. So kindergarten friends need paper, pencil, and crayons. Right after this, we are gonna get to it. And this last week of Black History Month is all arts and music. So can't wait to be jamming all week. Next, we have, it's almost that time. I'm gonna set the scene for you. March 1st, we know we're at home, it's conferences. Your grown-ups are gonna talk to your teachers. We're gonna have that checkpoint to make sure we're ready for the second half of the year. And then, because we won't see you, or the teachers will not see their kindergarten friends during that day, we are going to have our attendance incentive. We're gonna have our bedtime story and PJ snuggle party right after conferences. So we get it all in one shot. We have the books that we've chosen. We're gonna narrow it down a little bit more. They're on the screen. There's some exciting choices there. Can't wait to see. We'll see how many we can get in. So excited for it because our kinder kids are just killing it. Also, last thing, so many things for me this morning. Can we go to the next one? I have one more. March starts Read Across America Month. So the week of conferences, we are really going to be celebrating Read Across America Week to start Women's History Month. We are going to do a little Spirit Week in kindergarten and tailor it to our read alouds. You will get this schedule. So excited to check out some different silly books and really get us into the joy of reading. So check out your Schoology pages to look for this schedule. And we're just going to start March off the right way. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Carroll. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to put my kid to bed because that's what my kid tells me every single night. So maybe by me getting that book, he may fall asleep. All right. Thank you so much. I'm not trying to persuade any book, but I might need to get that book myself. First and second grade updates. Next up, we will kick it to Ms. Wexler with an update for our first and second grade families and students.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. A couple of updates as we head into our week. So, as Mr. Akim said, we are already halfway through the year. We have report period 1 in the books, report period 2 in the book. So that means our first and second graders, you're almost halfway to your next grade, which is crazy. It's crazy to think that our second graders right now, you are our first kindergarten babies to ever come into this school. So it's crazy how big you guys are growing and how big your brains are growing. So as we really head into the second half of the year, we're really going to be focusing on getting our brains ready and in the right shape. So we need everyone to make sure that you're coming to class right on time, because as soon as class begins, teachers are diving into their curriculum and into their lessons and getting started. So in the morning, that hard start time, make sure you're logging in between 8:30 and 8:40, because once 8:40 comes, we are hitting the ground running. In the afternoon, please also make sure you're coming back. We don't want to miss you in the afternoon because great things are happening in the afternoon. We know not this week because we're still doing asynchronous work in the afternoons, but starting next week when our schedule goes back to a little bit of normal, we need you in the afternoon. Our next reminder, Lexi and Zern lessons. You guys have been doing an awesome job. Shout out to second grade for, I heard, had amazing turnout on their Zern lessons last week. Keep doing those. We know you guys are on it, but we need to complete those minutes and those lessons every week. And last reminder, we know some whiteboard markers are starting to die when we're using them. That's okay. Use pencil or paper, and that's a-okay too, but make sure you're writing nice and dark on those papers, so that way your teachers on the other end can see what you're writing, because we want to see all that hard work. That's all my updates, but Mr. Kimaladen, did you hear the news?
I have not. Do you want to update me?
You haven't heard? You didn't know that first and second grade, can you go to the next slide, is opening a museum today?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Tell me about this.
You don't have your ticket. Wait, you don't have your ticket? This is like the hottest ticket in town. During community meeting today, first and second grade, our Black History Month Wax Museum is open. We cannot wait to see all your hard work and see how hard you researched and what you learned about your figure for Black History Month. Our museum is open. Remember, we'll start at 9:10 on our community meeting links. We cannot wait, and we're so proud of all your hard work. Come to our museum. Can't wait to check it out. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Wexler. I will make sure at 9:10, I'm going to stop by all of them, but I will make sure that this hottest ticket in town, really all grade levels, but I will make sure at 9:10 to stop in and to see all the phenomenal work. Next up, we will hear from Miss El Sheik with an update on third and fourth grade updates. 1 second while we try to.
Ms. Olshik is unmuted. Maybe having some technical issues. So maybe
All right.
you can come back to
We'll
her.
come back to this. Miss Olshik, just give us a thumbs up when you're ready to go. We'll make sure we'll come back and make sure that third and fourth grade also gets their updates. Miss Edmonds, you want to talk about our
Ms.
timeline?
Olshik says she's ready now.
Oh, okay. Look at that. All right, Miss Olshik, we're ready to go.
We still can't hear you. All right, we'll come back.
We'll come back. It's all good. Miss Edmonds, you want to give us an update on our timeline?
Yes. Thank you all so much for being patient with us. And we're super excited about our signups for our student COVID testing that are happening this week. So we had so many people sign up that we were hoping to open up some time slots for today on Monday, but with our snow days last week, we were not able to fully prepare for those Mondays. We are looking to solidify opening some additional evening time slots. Guys, if you can do us a favor, please check to see if you are signed up in 2 places. That means that there's a place that another family is not able to take if you are signed up twice. So please delete that second sign up if possible. I'm trying to go through and work with you all if you have 2 time slots taken, but please check for that. Secondly, Tuesday through Friday this week will be COVID testing predominantly for our K-2 students. So if you are a 3rd or 4th grade family, If you only have a third or fourth grader and you signed up for a time slot this week, if you can reschedule yourself for sometime next week to make sure that our K-2 students who are starting next week are able to get their testing this week and get a time slot, that would be so helpful. Super excited. Our K-2 students who have chosen hybrid will start in the building next week. You'll look for those letters today that will let you know, that'll just reiterate whether you are Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday in the building. And then for our families who have selected virtual, we'll send you out that confirmation as well. If you need any updates, we'll leave information for you to change that information. Our third and fourth grade students start the week of March 8th. So again, you'll have Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday in the building. And then we will all be counting down to a much deserved spring break because you all have been working super hard in the building and at home for the last few months. And you will deserve a much needed break by that time. And hopefully some of the snow will melt and you can enjoy some outside time. I see questions about the uniform link. No, there is not COVID testing today. We did send that update in our blast. So we will resend that out again and make sure that you have some time slots to reschedule. We just wanted to, with the school building being closed on Thursday and Friday, we wanted to make sure that we had everything set up in as safely a manner as possible. And then a question around the consent forms. The central office sent out the consent forms, so they went out to everyone, even if you chose virtual only. So we're asking for families who chose hybrid instruction to complete the consent form for the testing. So if you receive that, it's not a mistake. It's just that it went out to our entire school community.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Edmonds. We'll do our students of the week right now. We'll kick it over to Dean Russian and Dean Horn, and then we will kick it back to Ms. El Sheik to also give updates to our third and fourth grade students. So we'll make sure that we give our third and fourth grade students opportunity to make sure that they hear their updates. So we'll kick it up to Dean Russian.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Here are our students of the week for the week of February 15th to the 19th. Congratulations to all of our students of the week and all of your hard work, even through the half-day week. First up, Harvard, from Harvard, it's Sky. Go Sky. Woo.
Next, we have Angel and Howard. Go, Angel.
Yeah, Angel. From Del State, we have Kamaya. Woo, go girl.
Next, we have Michael and Lincoln. Go, Michael.
Yeah, Michael. From Duke, we have Kamora. Go, Kamora.
And UVA, we have Deshaun. Go, Deshaun.
Ooh, you go, boy.
I think that might be it.
Is that it?
Oh, that's it.
Congratulations to all of our students of the week for this week. Woo.
Congratulations, guys. Keep up the good work.
Woo-hoo! As promised, I'm going to go back to Ms. El Sheik to give updates for our third and fourth grade students, and then we'll take some time to answer any questions that may be surfacing or that needs to be addressed for the greater good. So with further ado, I'm going to kick it to Ms. O'Sheet to give an update on our third and fourth grade students. Ms. O'Sheet still ready to go?
I think Ms. Elshik is still having some technical difficulties. We still can't hear her. Let's see. Can we?
High level over?
Yeah, let me see. Mrs. Creel, are you able to maybe speak on some of these announcements here?
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to do my best. So today at our community meeting, which starts at 9:10, we're going to celebrate all the hard work that our scholars did on their Black History projects, and we're going to show their awesome videos and really celebrate the great work that they're doing, learning about African American leaders and on their own culture and heritage. We have makeup benchmark testing this week. I want third and fourth graders to remember that we're coming back on the 8th, and we've been practicing, getting ready and talking about how things are going to be when we return to the building. We're going to be working on mask stamina. I'm wearing my mask now, and this week I'm going to be teaching while wearing my mask to get used to projecting louder, and I'm going to ask friends in my classes to wear their masks also, so we can start getting used to talking to each other and getting to recognize each other's eyes above our masks. When you come in, you're all going to get an individual water bottle and hand sanitizer. And we've been doing a lot of talking about how you need a big backpack and all of the things that you need to bring with you. You need to bring all of your books and your laptop. And don't forget your charger, because we're using our laptops all day, all your books and all your ELA texts. And we have to get used to carrying our backpacks back and forth to school with all of our supplies, just like we did before COVID. So that's nothing new for us. But I think third and fourth grade is ready to come back in the building and keep up the good work.
Looks like we have a Black History fact. I think Miss O'Sheik wanted this. I think Miss O'Sheik's sound may be on now. Maybe we could try one more time. Thank you so much, Miss Creel, for giving those updates. We truly appreciate it. Is it possible to get Miss O'Sheik? See if we can try one last time.
I think we're still not working there. We can't. I'm sorry, Miss O'Sheik.
Oh,
Tech
no.
will be in the building today. They should be able to help out. Hopefully
no.
later. Maybe it's just a connection on this particular link. So hopefully it works out for community meeting next period. Mr. Kimulat, I think we're going to jump into some questions because we have quite a bit. Couple of things. So for our families who are returning to the building for hybrid instruction, I did put the uniform link back in the chat again. It's also on our Schoology page under links. If you go to Schoology and click on links, you can always find that information there. Additionally, delivered today are our uniform shirts. We are giving out 2 free uniform shirts to all of our students returning to the building for hybrid instruction. So please, if you have not gotten your order in yet, if you're waiting for some, or if these are challenging times, just know that we will have 2 free uniform shirts per student for those, for every student. So the first day of school, your child can just come. We'll make sure that they go home with 2 free uniform shirts. And actually, I'm going to hold on that. Maybe we can try to get those in your hands before the first day of school. Secondly, again, supply distribution and COVID testing was paused for today to make sure that we are ready for you all to be set up and ready to go. So please note that they will take place the rest of this week as scheduled. So we apologize for that change. We know that there's been a lot of changes and moving pieces that are happening. We unfortunately could not predict the amount of snow that we would have gotten last week and the impact that it had. I do also want to share our Schoology, our Parent Square page with a lot of our announcements that are there. So each week, we do want to make it easy for you guys to see our announcements that are taking place. So we did start to put together kind of a week at a glance for everyone to see what's happening each day of the week. Some of our reoccurring events are simply in Black, and we've added in color some of those things to take note to. And then you can scroll down to get information on some of those highlights that are in the calendar above. We will work to put that together for you all each week so that you can be informed on what's going on ahead of time. And then some things that we know are taking place a couple of weeks out so that you can start to be prepared for that. So each week, along with our weekly message that goes out, so we'll send that out in video form, but also in print form once a week. So that way you guys can get those announcements. So that'll usually go out on Friday over the weekend, but anything that is coming up weeks out, we'll make sure to also add that information so that you can get that as well. So please make sure that you are checking for that information. We have heard you that there are a lot of messages, and we want to make sure that you are getting those messages each week in one clear and concise place. So please check that out each week on our